And a good Sunday morning to you. It is Sunday, March 7th, 2021, and this is Fox 5's On the Hill. Tom FITZGERALD here with you for the next half hour. We're going to begin this morning on the headlines. That takes us up to the U.S. Senate today, which pulled an all-nighter over the weekend, and Democrats eventually got what they wanted, a $1.9 trillion COVID stimulus relief bill known as the American Rescue Plan. They pushed it over the finish line, but not any Republicans were there for the finish line as well. President Biden says the $1,400 direct payments will go out as soon as this month. Let's go to Fox 5's Stephanie Ramirez. She is live on the Hill this morning with this story. And, you know, Stephanie, we've obviously been focusing in on these stimulus checks because, you know, a lot of people have vested interest. There's a lot else in this, money for schools, money for vaccine, and of course, very important with this 14th deadline we're looking at, money for unemployment as well.
That's right, Tom, and there's just one more step before this bill could be passed and end up on the president's desk. Not a single Republican voted for this measure in the Senate, working in lockstep with Republicans and what they did with the House as well. Now, this bill, talking about it today, well, the president, he did speak on it first, and I'll toss that sound right now.
Wasn't always pretty, but it was so desperately needed.
President Joe Biden, he praised Democratic lawmakers who narrowly pushed his priority legislation through. It was a party line vote of 50-49. President Biden said afterward that everything in this package is designed to relieve the suffering and of Americans here. Now, we want to go over, going back to what you were talking about there, those checks. $1,400 stimulus checks could start coming out as early as this month, according to the president. The latest proposal had those earning $75,000 or less receiving that $1,400 check in full, but it phases out to zero for people earning $80,000 and couples making $160,000. Lawmakers also extended the unemployment benefits at $300 a week through early September instead of $400 as the House was discussing. The bill expands the child tax credit. It provides billions to states and schools and to the vaccine distribution effort. Now, this $1.9 trillion package is said to be nearly 1/10 of the size of the entire U.S. economy. Locally here in D.C., Mayor Bowser had tweeted out thanking Democratic leadership for securing $2 billion for the district. This includes the $755 million that the mayor says D.C. was shortchanged last year when the CARES Act and funds provided to the district in that considered D.C. as a territory and not a state. Republicans, though, they remain against this bill, saying that it is packed with wasteful spending.
The Senate has never spent $2 trillion in a more haphazard way or through a less rigorous process.
Tom, I appear to be having some IFB issues here, but if you can hear me next, this is going to go to the House where they're going to debate on the Senate changes. And we know Democrats have said that they want this bill to be on the president's desk by March 14th when unemployment benefits are set to expire. That is next week. I'll toss it back to you.
All right.